What's up, what's up, what's up? Y'all already know it's your girl Q now. Who? Yes, it's me, Q now. Tisha. What it do, what it do. Just want to talk for a little while before we dive into a message from your angel. It's like, have y'all ever just felt like you being stalked? You know what I'm saying? You being watched? Like somebody just listening to you? And I ain't talking about this Apple ass shit. They making like Apple watching you, listening to you, or you know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about that. It's like okay, so I was dating, like we just dating, right? So like the first person I was dating, it was like we were cool, everything was good, but it was like then his energy changed. That's why I always tell y'all pay attention to the energy. Like something ain't right. Like we went from being cool to, you know what I'm saying, talking about, you know what I'm saying, business and building and life to now when I talk to you, don't have too much shit to say to, you know what I'm saying, to saying little slick shit. That's the reason why I tell y'all pay attention to the slick shit people say. Especially when you're going through an awakening. When you're around people, pay attention to the slick shit motherfuckers say. You know what I'm saying? Because the slick shit is telling them who you really are, especially when you're going through awakening. You think you be tripping, but honestly, you don't. You really don't be tripping. So I had to start conversating with this person because like the energy just got off. So I cut this person off. Again, that's why I always say, when the energy don't feel right, the energy in the shift, like remove yourself. You know what I'm saying? Remove yourself. Don't hold on to it. Remove yourself, right? So I had to start communicating with him. So I said about a couple of months passed by, and then I started communicating with this other person, right? So I knew someone, right, because there was another person I was communicating with, but we were just communicating, right? And he told me in so many ways, like I say, they didn't tell him straight up. So another thing you have to watch out too when you're going through awakening is that people will use like a demonstration of another person, you know what I'm saying, but instead is you, and you can feel that they talking about you. You know what I'm saying? Be like, what? You know? So it was like this other person I was screaming like, y'all gotta keep up now. And it was like, he was like, nah, because this person, because we was just conversating or whatever, and he was like, and he was talking about, supposed to be an ex he was with or whatever, he was like, nah, because it was like, because she wanted, I was on it with her because she was going to help me with my business or whatever, but her sister come tell me that she was a hoe this, and I was now like, then she tried to take over my business and shit. Like, I'm like, what? Like, I had got lost because I was like, this ain't what you told me about the ex before or whatever. I was like, okay, so now I'm laying thinking like. Then one day we ended up communicating. He called me back, we communicated, and he was like, yeah, you got too much going on. You got too much going on. I'm like, how I got too much going on? What you mean? What you talking about? Because remember, I never really just like told me anything about me, but he would never tell me. Then I got to thinking about conversations we would have, because we ain't never really talked that much. So I got to think about a conversation that we had, and I'm like, So the question that I already been saying is that this person supposed to be my sister, which is I knew she been stole the phone from me a long time ago, iPhone, right? Long time ago. And I know, and they kept telling me that she lost it, she ain't had it, like kept lying or whatever. But the whole time they had it, and she was getting in because she used to use my phone, so she knew the password to get in. But I had upgraded to a new, dual version iPhone. But I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying, I know she stole it, but they were making like that she didn't steal it, right? So I'm putting two and two together because I already was thinking this because other stuff was happening before this. I just went to this part, but some other stuff was happening for this, and I'll get to explain to how my testimony, but it's just so much. But it, you know, so I'm like, okay, so now puzzles are starting to fall together. So I was like, oh, so you able to see what I'm doing because the simple fact the email that's connected to that phone is connected to this phone because I've been having that email for years. Then why I didn't change my email? You know what I'm saying? Because the phone number I've been having it for years, right? Like decades. And so I'm putting two to two together. So kind of find out is that you contacting people that I'm dating, or night. Well, just having conversation. I guess it will be dating, but and having a conversation with or whatever, and you going a line talking about I'ma hold this and hold it, like just basically going a line on me. So all this basically started because the simple fact, well, it been going on, but they started going ham and hard with it when I told them that I did not want to live with them, which is I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Why would I want to live with somebody that you don't respect me, you was using me? You know what I'm saying? Only way y'all cool with me, or you know what I'm saying, we good if I got money and I'm spending money. But when I say no and I ain't got it or don't want to do nothing for y'all or whatever, then like we into it, y'all wanna down talk me, belittle me and all this and that. But when I need help and have money, y'all, you know what I'm saying, can't talk. And this always been like this with them all my life, right? Not putting two to two together. Not putting two to two together. So now I want to get deep into it because at this point I'm trying not to be my old self because my old self would have traveled where they was. You feel what I'm saying? Because now I already know. But at the same time, I'm doing that. So I'm like, all right. So I start end up conversating with this other person. And this person, actually, I think all of them I met online. So all of them I met online. Ain't no sister fake line. Shit, I was single, mingle. I ain't got no one on the fucking app. Come on. Well, was on the app. I'm not on the app no more. But anyway, so this other dude who conversating with, we was just used to always just conversate or whatever. And so happy we were like, okay, well, let's meet up or whatever. So, I'm like, all right. So we ended up meeting up, and the conversation we were having, I instantly knew they had already told you they already told you who I was. Like, they done got in contact with you and, like, was on some bullshit. I already knew this because the way the conversation went. So now at this point, like, you know what? I'm not even interested in dating. Now I want to know what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? So, alright. So, I'm like, I'm like, you know what, I don't want to go around. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even looking to even be with in a relationship right now. I'm just chilling. But I'm just looking for somebody to have a conversation with. You know what I'm saying? Just to conversate, just hang out, whatever, just date or whatever, enjoy life or whatever, right? So, with this person, it was like, we were cool, kicking and just getting to know on each other, whatever. He may not, he did that like he didn't cook. Cause I'm an ex. I'm gonna always say, so I always say, like, so it was like probably about a month or so passed by, and I asked him, I was like, oh, so did somebody get in contact with you? You know what I'm saying, making no lies and stuff about me and like that and stuff like that. And he was like, nah. I'm like, alright. So I know I ain't crazy. So I ended up having a conversation with supposed to be a family member, and I said supposed to be a family member because I come to find out that this person who I thought my mother and supposed to be sister's name, my biological mother and sister, like these people ain't really no blood to me, no kin to me, in no form of affection, right? So now it questioned me about the other people or whatever. So this one person that I consider as this was a family member, but it was a person that I could always like go talk to about like life, business, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I had mentioned it to him, bringing it to him about, you know what I'm saying, feel like I'm being, you know, stalked or whatever, but I couldn't really, it was hard to explain because it was like you know, but you didn't know, but it was like something ain't right type ass feeling. So it was like it was being brushed off, like we didn't really talk deep into it a lot or whatever. Cause I think it was like he had to go or do something, so we didn't go solid flip it up. So this other person that come and say when the one that we just gonna call him shit. Hell, John. Fuck, I don't know. I don't want to say people names, but And so it was like when I was conversating with him or whatever, it probably some months went by, like, we good, we cool, building a relationship, but we was that friendly relationship, we chilling, you know what I'm saying, stress relief type relationship, whatever. But I know I didn't want to be in a relationship with him because I already knew that these people that contacted you because the simple fact is that the way the conversation was going. And that's one thing you'll notice about when when you're going through awakening, they contacting people to send people towards you because the simple fact, everybody conversation starts off in the beginning is the same way. It's like they had a checklist of what they were saying to people, and they just saying the same shit over and over and over. So every time you meet somebody new, everybody conversation go the same fucking way. So you like, wait a minute, I know I'm not tripping, I know I ain't crazy or whatever, like, nah, I can't be. But anyway, I'm gonna brush it off, because at this point, bitch, I'm being Inspector Gadget, bitch. We been FBI, we been private investigator, bitch. So now at this point, like, you know what, I'm not gonna fucking with you because I wanna know what the fuck going on, because it seems like nobody around me wants to tell me what's going on, but y'all laughing and geeking in my face. But you wanna tell me what's going on, but when I'm around you just looking at me, just laughing and stuff. No, tell me what's going on, but quote unquote, we supposed to be family, right? No, we're not. I see why you want to tell me, but it's another reason why I get to that. And so it went on with this person. I guess he kind of started catching feelings and stuff like that. So it was like round about, hey, it was like, and a matter of fact, I remember the day. It was like September the 29th, and the time or whatever. It was like, I don't know, because at this point I'm in my awakening, so times and dates and stuff like that like start mattering to me, because and your angel talk to you through dates and stuff like that, through numbers and stuff, use numerologies and stuff like that. So it was like at this point, no. So at this point, it was like, oh, you know what, I think I just want to make you mine, so whatever, this is the conversation he was telling me, and I'm like, no, we might need to, you know what I'm saying, like, thinking about that, I don't know, or whatever. Then, so a couple of days had passed by, and we ended up talking. Now, at this point, like, he kind of got, like, a little attitude, like, the energy didn't change. And I'm like, the fuck? Nigga, how you went from wanting to be with me to now your energy changed? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't the same energy that it was that I was getting before when we were, like, always hanging out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, in the beginning, like, we were cool. Like, again, like, we having conversation, talking about life, you know what I'm saying, getting to know each other, just exchange, just hanging out, just chilling and whatever. But the energy was good, wasn't no bad energy. That's why, again, I always say, pay attention to the energy how you feel when you're around people. So the energy wasn't bad. So, alright, so now, like, the energy didn't change after he done say, you know what, I want to make it official, but I ain't give in, I don't want to. So now the energy different, but we still hanging, still cool, because I'm trying to get to the information, to the nitty gritty, since nobody want to tell me the truth, right? So now at this point, like, we chilling, but I'm having conversation, like, in my household, and I don't have, like, traffic going in and out my house. I don't too much like company or whatever. You know, so I don't like people in my house like that or whatever. Like, people like I always have people come in your house and hang out and stuff like that. Nah, I stopped doing it. You know what I'm saying? I never really just did that, whatever. But and so I was on the phone. I know now I'm on the phone having a conversation with my uncle one day, but there's another uncle that stay out of town, which is find out he not my biological uncle. But we, having a conversation, I'm talking to him, open up to him, because now, people make me feel like I'm crazy and stupid, you know what I'm saying? I'm going out my line, but I know I ain't, and I'm talking to him, and I'm gonna say some shit, and then I'm gonna kind of bring up, like, how it was, what I just explained to y'all about, well, this person, we were cool, and energy, you know what I'm saying, explaining to him everything, and he was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, he just listening, though he probably don't know what he said, but he listening to give, you know what I'm saying, let me vent, and that's another thing, watch out who the fuck you vent to, watch out who you even, you know what I'm saying, talking to, period, right? So, we meet in, like I say, John, we call him John, And me and him, so we end up chilling or whatever. But it's like at this point in time now, it's like when we chilling, it's like now you don't want me too much say nothing. You want to do all the talking. It's like now I'm getting the energy of you want to control me. You don't want me to like say nothing or question you about nothing. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to listen to what I say. You want me to just listen to you. So now it's just like, okay, now I'm getting the energy of you just want to control me. You want me just yes, 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 or whatever you want, or whatever. I'm like, nah, I ain't feeling it. But now it's like when we having a conversation. And we were like, it's like when we was in the middle, yeah, at this point we having sex. So it was like in the middle of us like having sex, like he talking. But it's like when he talking like if we done had the conversation before about what he talking about, but we didn't. This conversation that I done had with another family member, right? So it's like, what the fuck? And I ain't saying nothing, remember, because he don't want me to say nothing, so he ain't allow me to say nothing. And I'm like, okay, something ain't right. So now I'm like putting two and two together. I'm like, okay, puzzle starting to fall in pieces. You talking so lit. Ain't nowhere in hell. Ain't nobody listening to me. Ain't nowhere in hell y'all don't have a camera in my house. Ain't nowhere in hell y'all don't have something in my fucking house, right? Ain't nowhere in hell. So now I'm like, okay, something ain't right. Something ain't fucking right because at this point of time, you shouldn't be able to tell me a conversation that I done had in my house with somebody else when I know I did not have this conversation with you. And the reason why you want to allow me to say nothing or whatever, because you know that I know that we didn't have this conversation. You know I'm finna get ready and get to question you and you didn't want to tell me. So at this point, I still ain't leave him alone because I still want answers. So, I'm thinking, I'm tripping like, that's why I always say, pay attention, go with your first gut. Whatever it is, when your gut tell you something ain't right, it ain't right, man. Go with it. And so, I started kicking with him, still like the same thing, same way. It got to after a while to where, you know what? You know what I'm saying? I ain't even feeling like I don't even want to interact with you no more because it's like, I guess I was seeing if the energy was going to go back to the beginning, but it didn't. It's like, it still was the sign to where it got to the point to where we really weren't even talking to each other no more. We really weren't seeing each other no more or whatever, which was cool because it wasn't probably never been in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? You was in it for something else, which is I didn't know at the time what you was in it for. But then I was in it just to try to get information, not knowing that you was in it to get my energy that you was in it. I remember, I'm speaking on what happened in the physical. So a couple of things I'm about to say is going on in spiritual, but at the same time, that's what I say you have to learn the difference between what's in the spiritual and what's in the physical, because the simple fact is that shit can be done in the spiritual, but it comes in the physical as if nothing ain't been, like, you know what I'm saying, nothing ain't been done in the physical, you know what I'm saying, like you out your mind or crazy or something like that, but I know fucking well I wouldn't. So, what I started doing is, at this point, since now, I got verification from in, I'm trying to tell my house, trying to figure out what it couldn't figure it out or nothing like that. So now I'm trying to, now at this point, I'm just doing shit to where y'all want to watch, I'm going to give you a show. So now, one day, okay, this time, like, I was in my car, and I would listen to music. So I already know y'all know that I, still gotta feel something going on or whatever, or woo. Cause you watching, right? You listening, right? So I got my phone recorded, got my phone up. Actually, I ain't even recording. I just got my phone up and I'm playing the music. And I just got the screen turned on. Another verification. So now I'm going to do another, being inspect the gas another way, right? So I guess I had a song playing, but it was like one of the punk songs, like, saying want to get you to move, want to go fuck up some people. That's why, again, you need to watch out what the fuck you listening to, too, because the vibration in this music that be in the background that you think it beats, but it's actually negative energy and get you in the groove or want to go do some crazy ass shit, especially when you got shit on your fucking mind and you listen to the song and be like, man, fuck that nigga. Why you think every time I ain't trying to get off subject, but why you think when you be in the club, the ones who be in the club, the one that say they will throw throw your hoods up and everybody throwing their hoods up and then the next thing you know it's a fall broke out or whatever. I'm just saying the energy and the vibration, the music. Pay attention to the music you wake up, especially if you in the middle of awakening. I'm telling you, but you need to pay attention to your music anyway, right? So I'm listening to a song. I think it was a song of like, fuck that nigga, fuck that. I can't remember what it was, but it was something like that. I can't remember what song, but it was one song. So I'm like acting like I'm into it or whatever. So I'm just like, it's like it's going from left to right, like I'm talking, like, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody talking me from the left, somebody talking me from the right, you know what I'm saying? Just going back and forth, but I'm into it, but I'm like going slow, like just mad. You know what I'm saying? Remember, I'm just acting. Because somebody gonna tell me something, because somebody scared that I'm finna come and tear that ass up. You feel what I'm saying? Because they're getting scared, getting spooky, because I'm getting in my mode, like, nigga, somebody finna get fucked up. But I wasn't, I was acting. So happening, I had to go to the other uncle house, the one that I'm always talking about, supposedly other uncle. I always talking about life and stuff like that, whatever, right? So happening, we was talking about something. I want to say we was talking about his mama or a situation or something. And then he busts out and say, yeah, because she don't know if because she don't know if she was, if the, I guess her spirit on the left or the right. You know, and he kept saying it, and I was like, I said, it's so funny that you say that because I just want to long did that just to see what a motherfucker gonna say. Oh, the energy shifted real fucking quick. He went straight to the point to trying to make it feel like I'm crazy. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like something fucking really wrong with me. No, nigga, I know what the fuck I just did, and I know what the fuck you just said. Why is y'all study seeing him lying? But we supposed to be cool, right? I'm supposed to be your favorite niece, right? Now I see why I was the favorite. But anywho, so remember at this time I'm still like putting pieces together, trying to see what the figure out what's going on because it didn't matter because everybody I talked to was against me. And like, you know what I'm saying? One nobody want to tell me the truth. One nobody want to be straight up. But that's why I say listen to the slick shit. Listening to the slick shit. Especially if you are fucking awakened, listen to the slick shit. Because that's what you going to get your fucking answer from, the slick shit. So, at this point, he thinks you know what I'm saying, try to make it seem like I was crazy and delusional or whatever. Nah, nigga, I'm not. Far from it. Right? So now he coming up with all this and try to make it put the blame on me like I'm trying to blame him. Oh no, not that time. This another time. That had something to do with the TV. This one had something to do with the phone. My phone this time. And so make like I was trying crazy or whatever. Then now you trying to make it seem like you trying to come over. So now they trying to pinpoint it onto another dude that I was conversating with. Now this dude, like he used to come like chill me, spend night with me, whatever. So that's how I know who was connecting and doing stuff too. Like because at this time I had a desktop computer. You done went through my emails. You spent the night, so you like doing a spell on me, so I can fall into a deep sleep. And I'm not no deep sleeper. I wasn't no deep sleeper. Like literally, I wasn't no deep sleeper because I'm the only daughter in the house and I had kids, so I never was a deep sleeper. So now all of a sudden, I'm starting to fuck with you. Now I'm in deep sleep. So you doing some ritual and spells and doing shit for me to fall in a fucking deep sleep, right? So you going through my computer, going through my stuff, going through all my emails, went through all like my little business stuff, like I done wrote down business plans and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, just because I'm always fucking writing and shit. And so you done went through all this, done read every fucking thing, you know what I'm saying, like, and you know how you set your goals out, your intentions and stuff like this, like, you know what I'm saying, write out what type of house you want, how you want it or whatever, all this cars and shit like all this, you done read through all my shit, like all of it. So at this point, I'm like, So when I was speaking to my uncle, when we was talking to about what I asked him about what he said, now you trying to make it seem like that it was, you know what I'm saying, was him, like them did something, whatever, because now you trying to switch the subject. You know what I'm saying? Like you trying to switch the subject, like you trying to pinpoint on somebody else. No, let's stay on this subject about what you just said and about what I just said, what I know I just did. And this wasn't no day or so ago. This was literally about an hour or two of me doing this shit. So you want to change the subject. So you know what? I'm going to go with it. So now you're like, well, maybe he didn't do what nah. Well, he say, nah, he ain't that smart. I don't think he that smart because, you know, the person I was talking, the uncle I was talking to, he looked like he work in IT or whatever. So he was like, nah, because if he that good and like that, I need to hire him because, you know, that's stuff that I do. So now it's in the back of my head, well, if that's stuff that you do and you saying that he's too motherfucking dumb for that, sir, because you just told me what the fuck I done did, sir. So why would I not think that you have something to do with this too? Why would I not think that? Sir. Right? So, at this point, so you still trying to make it I'm crazy, I'm delusional. So, okay. So, at this point, like, now they, like, starting to, like when he wasn't around, his wife will, like, say slick shit. Like, again, I'm going to always say this I don't care. Keep listening. The slick shit. The slick shit is what you pay attention to. The slick shit. See, they'll ask you regular shit to see if you gonna answer them and get them the information that they want, and you don't listen to the slick shit. When they get mad and you ain't giving them the answer that they looking for, and you just talking. Man, while you talking, they gonna say the slick shit. That's the shit you fucking listen to, cause they think you ain't paying attention. I'm telling you. So at this point now, the wife of his like saying slick shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, she's one slick shit. She was like saying, yeah, well, I don't like his feminine way. I want to fuck with them. Now remember, she ain't on no motherfucker phone. I don't want to fuck with them because she think I ain't listening, paying attention. I want to fuck with them because that's his family. I'm like, okay. Well, I know you ain't on the phone because you ain't on the phone and you ain't had no Bluetooth or nothing like this. So I'm like, okay. Just regulating shit. So some more time went by to the point to where she was like, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm gonna do what you say? I'm gonna do your daughter just like I did you and your mama. So, but when she's saying this time when she's saying this, she must have me on the spell or something because I couldn't say shit back. Like, it like nothing, like I couldn't say shit back. It's like I was like, I don't know, I couldn't say shit back. So it was like, you were doing shit to me for me to sit still, for you to say what you got to say, so I wouldn't fucking respond. So now at this point, but I can hear you, but I can't respond. So I'm telling my kid, like, at this point, it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Or whatever. So I think a couple days passed by, something happened to now like you trying to use my daughter or whatever, and basically how you get her nipped in, like you said, the same way you did with me when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Because they was doing shit like the shit, like calling people. Every time I get a job, they were like calling people or whatever, lying and shit to me, lying on me or whatever to them. Because I'm not the type of person who went job from job. I always had a fucking job, and I was always at my job for a minute. Even if it was through the temp service, I never was at a job where I'm working there one day and I'm done. No, I'm literally at my job for a year or two or so, especially in the state that I had to move to or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you done call these people and, telling the shit to where I'm still always looking for a job, even a contract job, because even at this point in time, I'm always doing contract jobs. So I always had some type of way to have money come in because I had fucking kids. I had responsibility. I'm not the type of person to sit around waiting on nobody to do shit for me. I'm not the type of person use motherfucker for money or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I always had fucking money. So, and that was the thing. So, at this point, it's like, okay, so nobody want to say nothing. You said this. So now I'm like, I was like, chill, I'm at home by myself. So we're going to do this in special gadget one more fucking time, but we going to do it differently. So, At this point in time, I had been drinking, had been smoking, listening to my music. I'm crunked up, beat the bitch up, ready. And the bitch did something. It was something I can't remember to what it was to my child. Or what she was trying to use my child was something. And so I just spread out and just said some shit because this person here, she don't have any biological kids. And now I honestly know why. And it was to the point to where it was like, so I was like, or saying like crazy shit. That's why God ain't give you no kids or whatever, because the simple fact you need to go have your own kids to, you know what I'm saying, corrupt them and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Was saying like shit like that, like off the change that shit, because it was a point in time where this person was pregnant, but the baby had deceased. So I already got a wonder like why this child didn't make it, or why every time you got pregnant you never told your husband, and why the kids weren't making it and whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I had just went going for it. It's like if you were arguing with somebody and they done said what they done said about you, and you done said what you said back, you going back to forth or whatever. So at this point, so I said this, now remind you, I ain't talking to nobody on no phone. Ain't nobody in my house. My kids was not eating much here. And I'm saying this to where I'm in a house by my fucking self. By my fucking self. So I'm just going ham. So we end up went around, remember you. So nobody know what the fuck I said, right? So at this point, your whole attitude done changed, which is fine. It's cool, okay. It's cool, okay. So like I say, listen to the slick shit. So now it's the uncle. I was at their house watching his mama, and when he was like crossing, passed by. He was like, yeah, and I bet you, if I was to ask you what you said, you'll tell me that you ain't said it. Slick shit. So I ain't say nothing. I just started laughing because I already knew what the fuck he was talking about. Remember, ain't nobody in my house but me. My kids was not here. I am not telling say nobody on the phone. I'm just listening to my music, drinking and smoking in my own little motherfucker zone, trying to figure out what the fuck going on, right? So I just, so happened something popped up in my head, and I, fucking standing out. And this was just one fucking thing that I said, right? But y'all ain't listening. Y'all ain't watching me. So now it's to the point to where every time I come around, now these are the people I was going around at this point in time. So now every time I come around, you got some slick shit to say, or you trying to do shit, or you're really trying to poison me, not knowing that you was poisoning me all this time. You cooking food and shit. It's basically when it said poison, you set attention. You can set attention to anything. That's why you always hear me say in my video, watch your words. Words and spells. I don't know, y'all always hear that phrase, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say that shit at all. But motherfucker will never tell you why. This is why. Vibration. Words are curses. Words are spells. So you can cook and be setting attention, or fixing people plate and setting attentions and shit to it. That's putting poison on them. That's trying to kill them and alive them. If they're not protected, they're going to harm them. Or whatever it is, the attention that you don't put towards it. So I said all that because it is so much. And we're already at 30, and I do want to call a couple of words. But at the same time, if you feel like you are being gang stalked, if you feel like somebody is listening to you, watching you from your phone, your computer, or some type of your TV, and don't be like, no, they can't see TV. Yes, they can, boo-boo. That's a kid. And matter of fact, let me speak on. It was this dude I was talking to. This person here, he was my ex, and he was like dying him business or whatever. And like even when I was like conversating with him, like he would say slick shit, but he would say, see, he ain't do it the way they did. See, he would say the slick shit to what was going on. That dude too old for you. I'm like, who the fuck is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? He know I would conversate with other people. I'm like, who is you fucking you talking about? Because you don't know their name. I don't tell you their name, and I don't tell you how it is. I don't tell you shit about them. You know what I'm saying? So who the fuck is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Because, so I'm studying like putting it together, and then he came to my house one day, and I was going to the bathroom. As soon as he came in, He went straight to my TV and he looked straight into the little power button part. You know, when you press the power button, it had the little small part at the bottom where the light flashes, the one where you have to point your remote control for it to change and stuff. He looked straight through that, trying to see how the fuck they seen watching me from my TV. So you just proved to me they were watching me from my TV too. Now at this point, this TV that you watching from, I ain't been having this TV. This TV came from the uncle who was saying about the left and the right. It came from him. I'm telling you, it's a lot, y'all. It's a fucking lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. And so I'm like, okay, that bitch what you know. You know what I'm saying? But he was telling in different ways because he didn't know how to do it like they did. So basically he was telling me, they all was telling me without me thinking that they was telling me, but they was telling me not knowing that I know that they was fucking telling me. You feel what I'm saying? They just had shit mixed up and the dates and times and shit mixed up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't speak too much on them because that's they dumb ass. But it was like, always pay attention to the slick shit. Especially when you going through this awakening. That's why you always hear me saying, cut these motherfuckers off. If a motherfucker with you, around you, you been hanging with this motherfucker, and your energy was different in the beginning, like you cool, like you had a cool, calm, collect energy or whatever, until a confirmation break, until at the round of time to where you your energy like feel off when you're around this person, or it feel different when you're around a person, like it feel like some old chaos added energy, like the energy ain't same, and you were like, damn, something ain't right. Man, go and cut them people off. Them people going against you. Go and cut them people off. I'm telling you now, them people going against you. Say influence, like motherfuckers know, and when you can go ask motherfucker, this motherfucker you think you can trust us, thank you that you trust because of the way you feel. That's why I would say, watch, like we when you have a big heart, like you fuck with people not timid because you know what I'm saying, you think they're cool, or you might see potentials in them or whatever. But motherfuckers know what's going on around you, but ain't telling you. Like if you feel like something ain't right, believe your intuition. It's not right. If you believe somebody stalking you, they stalking you. Believe somebody listening to you, they listen to you. I'm telling you, if you don't believe, do what I did. Do what the fuck I did. Say some off the chain ass shit, or like do some old crazy weird ass shit that you not in front of nobody. You in your phone. You ain't even got to be recording. You do not have to be recording. Just have it with your phone is on and pointing to you and have some miracles or something on. Like you can say whatever you want, something about you ain't telling nobody on the phone, ain't nobody else in the house, ain't nobody else around you, just you and God, and you just vent and tell them. But watch what you say. Like do some shit that you know, or say some shit that you know that not nobody else know. If you feel like this person who doing it or listening or whatever, or have access to listening or whatever, and just go off of it. You feel what I'm saying? And watch and pay attention to their action when you get around them. And listen, and damn sure listen to what the fuck they saying, because they gonna bring it up. Because you done hit the strict nerves, but they really can't say shit because they don't want you to know that they fucking listening, that they watching you. You gonna struck a nerve. I promise you will. That's why I say some off the chain, off the wall ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, if a motherfucker saying that they cool with you, but they won't tell you what's going on, but that mean they're a part of it, at this point, why should you give a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Now, you don't want to do tit from tat or whatever, but you just trying to get verification. You just trying to fucking see. I'm just saying. Because it's like, even if I come on here and give you verification or clarification what you're doing, sometimes you might not believe, because at times just us being human, it's like, nigga, we need to know it in the physical. You know what I'm saying? Because when I speak, I might speak in the spiritual. When I speak, sometimes I might speak in the physical. It's always resonate with you and how you take it. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm talking about today is definitely in the fucking physical happening in the fucking physical, right? So at this point, it's like they don't give a fuck. You shouldn't give a fuck, but that don't mean go get revenge. What you is doing is just getting you verification yourself in the physical world. You feel what I'm saying? And listen to them. Just listening. I'm telling you. At this point, then you just cut them the fuck off. I'm telling you. And I don't care who it is. It can be your mother, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your uncle, your in-laws, your co-workers, your neighbors. I don't give a fuck who the fuck it is. Now, everybody ain't going against you. Don't get me wrong. It ain't gonna feel like, and I'm still trying to get my thoughts together saying that everybody ain't going against me. But I can see which kind of now at this point kind of get like idea which one really truly going against me and which one's not. You know what I'm saying? Because at the point in time, all of them end up attacking me at the point of time. But I can tell which one that's like still semi, because the simple fact is that shit, they didn't sign a contract with the devil to do it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, okay, but it's shit you can say to get this shit off of you or whatever. And I'm gonna start like going over and saying, but you know what I'm saying, gonna start going live and going over them for y'all and let y'all know what y'all can say. You know what I'm saying, to help break these curses and spells and rituals off of y'all, because doing this shit alone, and I did this shit by myself, going through with this shit by myself and then dealing with this shit by myself. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, my angels are with me. Yo, your angels are with you and guiding you and stuff like that. But you have to pay attention to the signs. You have to pay attention to the significance. But for us, me in the physical in the flesh, it's like I'm by myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have nobody to talk to. And I'm surprised I ain't even open up about it, because I ain't the type of person like Evas won't open up to people. But at the same time, I know that people are going through this, and I know that a lot of y'all finna start going through this, because there's finna be a whole lot of awakening going on, because the simple fact is that America's on a judgment. America's on a judgment. It's not funny, and I'm trying to laugh, keep from crying. America's on a judgment. It's finna be more awakening that it is, you know. And going through awakening, especially when you like in a physical, in the spiritual world, you have your help, you have your angels, you have God. My nose itching. You have your angels and you have God or whatever. But in the physical world, it's kind of hard, especially when you by yourself, because you get to the point where you don't really trust nobody or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then you like, it's like, don't lose yourself. Don't lose your mind. Just all you can do is just keep praying. You know what I'm saying? Keep your house clean. Discuss go to your house, like deep clean your house. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and pray and do your spiritual bath and get out in the sun and go ground and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's basically majority all you could do, and cut off people. You know what I'm saying? Who energy is not right around you, and cut them off, you know. And because in the physical world, it's gonna seem like it's tough, and a lot of people don't make it, because at this point you're being awoken. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't make it, and that's how they end up. You have so many. I did not know it was so many evil entities on this earth. Oh my God, I did not fucking know these. You know what I'm saying? Like with me, and most of us is like, you've been under spells and curses and stuff since you was born. And you don't know, and they supposed to speak on this shit, because we supposed to know how to use our abilities and activate our abilities of doing this, because we do have gifts to discern who is good for you and who is not. We do have the abilities for that. We do have the abilities to know, what a motherfucker done did to us before they do it to us. We do have these abilities. We have these gifts. These are gifts and abilities that you were born with, but it's all about, and everybody have different types of gifts, and everybody born with gifts and whatever, but it's about if you using it for good or if you using it for evil. But I did not know it's so many people using these gifts and stuff for evil. And like the more and more you wake and the more and more you get deeper into spirituality and shit. And I used to wonder why when I go to church I could never resonate with the church or the pastor or the preacher. You know what I'm saying? And it was like even with school, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, this shit a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like it's so different. So it's a lot. So I'm gonna just keep making videos and come and tell different parts of my testimony or the story or the experience, whatever you want to call it, because it's a lot. And by doing, when you doing this in the physical, in the flesh alone, it's like it's very emotional. It's very emotional. You know, so I ain't gonna say it easy, I ain't gonna say it's hard, but it's very emotional. Very emotional. Very emotional. Very emotional. I never thought that the stuff that been showing to me through dreams, visual, this is how your angel God talk to you and show you stuff. It's through dreams, through visuals. How many times y'all done like probably had a dream that feel like a deja vu, like you done had a dream but then end up probably a couple of days or months or so later, like, hold on, why the fuck it seem like this stuff happen or whatever. And I talk about another video over there because, oh Lord, it was something in the deja vu. It was recent ones. Deja vus or dreams I done had years ago, like years ago or whatever. But I say, if you feel like somebody's stalking you, you feel like somebody is listening to you. It's true. You're not crazy. And ain't shit wrong with you. Ain't shit wrong with you. And the people around you gonna make it seem like something wrong with you, like you done delusional, you gone crazy, you done gonna handle somebody that did something to you. You know what I'm saying? Might even get to the point where motherfuckers be like, especially if you doing drugs, like motherfuckers like somebody done did something in your drug or somebody done put something in your drink, and they damn sure gonna use that, especially if you drink alcohol and you do drug, some type of fucking drug. Or nigga, you done got hold to some bad ass dope, didn't it? You know what I'm saying? They gon' turn it on every motherfucking thing but they self. But they fucking self. These are the type of people you remove yourself from. And when I say remove, I mean you cut their ass off. And anybody that you still conversate with and still conversate with people that you done cut off, man, cut their ass off too. Because all they doing at this point is just coming to fucking around and being around, asking you fucking questions and going back and taking it back to them. If you feel I'm telling you, man, words out your mouth, words out people's mouth, words, period, are considered spells and curses, shit you listen to. It can be your fucking thoughts, man. It just, that's how sensible it is. It depends on how high your vibration is, man, you don't understand. People see him. Some of y'all might be around people that see him like come ask you questions, just be all in your business or whatever, but they ain't asking. See, you can tell the difference when somebody asking a question to help you or motivate you and uplifting you, than somebody asking questions just to collect the information to use it against you. Pay attention to how the fuck you feel. And the way I said, I would stop venting the motherfuckers. If your energy ain't always right with these people, I'm talking about the energy stay the same from A1, from day one. I'm talking about the energy the same from day one. Cut these people off, man. Cut these people off. If you feel like you ain't for sure what type of people cut off, how about this? Just cut yourself off from everybody and take time for yourself. Take time for yourself. Heal. Think about what trauma it is that you need to heal from, because even though we say we done slipped on the rug, we okay, we all right, but I think deep down inside we really truly don't be, because we just put a brick wall up, go on, live by life and be like, you know what I'm saying? And then it feel like you don't know what it is that you know what I'm saying, you need to heal from. Just hit that subscribe button. I'm quite sure some will come out my mouth that you need to heal from. They're going to trigger you, so you need to heal. I'm quite sure of that. Because I'm my website of damn and spirits down there, all of it, honestly. Honestly. It's sad, but it ain't sad because the simple fact is that the way I see it, looked at it, now that way it been presented to me now inside of healing from it, or done heal from it. It really would just get me prepared for what God has for me. That's the only way I can see. Cause ain't no way in hell this world supposed to be the way the fuck it is. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell I was just born just to wake up to work, let motherfuckers use me or bruise me, whether it's mental, physical, or spiritual. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell I should be going through the shit that I'm going through right now when I don't do no wrong to nobody. All I do is try to make motherfuckers laugh, make motherfuckers smile. You know what I'm saying? I ain't cussing you out unless you done did something to me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way in fucking hell this is how fucking life's supposed to be. Ain't no way. Then look at the shit going on in the White House. It's like this shit is just a fucking joke. That's why I try my best not to pay it to politicians, because I already know if I get to pay into the shit they gonna come fucking through these downloads and visuals and shit, and what the fuck I'm seeing again is that they fucking full of shit. They playing with people's lives. This shit is a joke to them. Like, come on now. You got motherfuckers in the office that got felony charge. Hell, might well have a dope charge. Shit, the fuck? You got motherfuckers in the office that have no type of politics experience. Motherfuckers just in the office because they got money. So if a motherfucker in the office in the White House just because they got money, what type of deal did y'all cut? Like, for real, what type of deal did you cut? Man, y'all better wake the fuck up. America's under judgment. If you don't think about it, all the fucking fires that you have, they didn't hit highest records. Earthquakes, they didn't hit highest records. Tornadoes, they didn't hit highest records. Floods, they didn't hit highest records. What you got with hurricanes? What I mentioned, what it is? I can't even think of the fucking name of it, but shit. I'm just saying, pay attention to the storms that's going around. Pay attention to the shit that's in the politics, the government and shit. Ain't no way in hell y'all can't say America's not under judgment. Ain't no way in hell. Man, y'all better wake the fuck up before it's too late. Y'all better wake the fuck up before it's too fucking late. Y'all better wake up. This is a game to some of these people. So if your life is a game to somebody else, why it gotta be a game to you? Y'all better wake up. This shit is fucking real, man. They don't speak on spirit, the real truth of spirituality in the government of politics, because the simple fact is that they know the truth behind it. They know what we are capable of doing as humans. Especially us. They know this shit. They use it every fucking day themselves up to this day. But they don't want you to know who the fuck you truly are. What you really truly are capable of. You think you probably get up and go to work every 9 to 5? This still, Lord, y'all. You basically still in fucking slavery, man. You just getting paid a little bit more. Yeah, getting paid, period. Why you think Christianity was beaten to them for them to worship, to religions? No. Spirituality was it, because if you think about it, even with the religion, it's still considered spirituality, because the person they worship is praying is what? They are not a physical. They still a spiritual person. But you won't tell the straight up truth about spirituality. They put it in videos, they put it in these movies, but we looking for at movies just for fucking entertainment. Look at these cartoons. Go look at them old cartoons. I'm talking about them old cartoons you used to wake up on Saturday motherfucking morning with your big bowl of motherfucking cereals and milk, or sitting in front of the fucking TV watching. Go rewatch those, and don't watch them just for entertainment. Watch them for an understanding. Like most of these videos, I think the Marvel's films, like the animated films and stuff like that, little cartoons and shit, some movies. That's why you thinking all of a sudden a lot of the movies that was cartoon, they bring it to where it's not animated anymore. It's supposed to be humanalities, I guess. Hey, y'all better wake the up. The shit is in your face, man. Don't watch no more movies for entertainment. Don't watch no more movies for entertainment. Start watching the shit for understanding. Before you even watch the movie, just pray. Ask God, I'm finna watch this movie. Is there any secret messages or something that need to be revealed to who I truly am, or what's truly going on around me? What's the truth? Ask and then watch it. I'm telling you, man. Y'all better wake the fuck up before it's too fucking late. I'm for real. The shit ain't easy, but it ain't hard. The shit is an emotional fucking roller coaster. It really is. But all I can say is that God loves you. Universe loves you. You're not alone. You have your angels with you. You just have to pay to the signs and the synchronous. You have to pay attention to the signs, or they gonna give them to me. I promise you they will. I promise you they will. But you're not alone. You're not doing this alone. You're not the only one going through this. Hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? If you need to talk, hit me in the comments or something, or hit me in my inbox. So, you know what I'm saying? Or if you got questions about something or something, you know what I'm saying? Just drop it in the comments. Hit the subscribe button, because it's so much, and it's so much, and I ain't even spoke on half of it yet. I'm just getting to the point where I feel comfortable enough to even make this video to even speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I might come on here and I use my cards. The cards I created, these are cards and stuff that happened to me because I didn't know what other way to open it up. You know? But, like I said, just wake up before it's too late, y'all. Just wake up. That's all I can say. Until next time.